right, we're on our way for another midweek adventure. You gotta love when you can get 10 minutes away from your home and scenery looks like this. It is absolutely beautiful day. We are headed out to Yellowwood State Forest to just do another solo overnighter. So gonna get out, enjoy myself, make some good food, and get some relaxing in. Bring you along with us. Well, it's a little windy, a little chilly, but if you can see behind me here, these are the kind of spots you can end up with if you know where you're looking for. Pulled in this place, reserved it tonight. No reservation. Mine for as long as I want it, up to 14 days, even though we're only staying a night. This is what you can get. I don't know if you can kind of see the side here, but on a bend, right by the lake, it's going to be a good night. So this little stove here has served me well, but should I get a jet boil? I've been tossing around the idea. Think I should get one? Leave it down in the comments. Let me know if you've got one and what you think of it, because I'm kind of tempted to. It's been good, but I like new stuff. I really got to stop eating these, but they're so good and easy. I like easy. Make a quick lunch when you get to the campsite. Dinner's going to be a lot better, promise. Literally a 1-minute walk from my campsite. It is beautiful out today. Right now, I don't even know what to film. It is just so peaceful out here. Birds are chirping, wind's blowing, don't hear a sound. It's nice. I'm sure I'll get busier later, but it is a weekday. It's a Thursday night, so people fishing out here. This is beautiful. Nice little solo trip. Hoping to get out this weekend, maybe with the beautiful wife again, and film some more. So be back probably around dinner time. I may have to take a nap and soak in some of the sunshine. Okay, I think it's just about time for everybody's favorite segment of camping YouTuber. Cooks 10 times more food than he could possibly eat. Then eats it all anyway, goes into a coma, and sleeps for 12 hours. So, let's get started. Tonight's dinner, fajitas. So we have onion, fajita mix, seasoning blend because it looked good, some stir-fried beef because it cooks easy, a whole bunch of peppers, some flour tortillas. We're going to get some veggies prepped and ready to go and get some oil in the cast iron skillet and make some dinner. But first, check out that knife. I had to buy that when I was shopping today because the little paring knife I used just wasn't manly enough. Up we got onion. You never show yourself cutting onion because, especially when using a manly knife, you're not allowed to show the tears. Next shot will be me with the new knife and band-aids on all my fingers. Pan's starting to get hot, so in the meat goes. Probably going to use about half of it. This will most likely be my lunch tomorrow. All right, got the seasoning in. Gonna let that cook down just a little bit more. A little bit of the seasoning blend. It's still partially frozen, so there's no recipe. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. I went to the store and bought stuff. It's like, ooh, that looks good. Let's try that. I very seldomly have a plan when I go camping. If it tastes as good as it smells, again, we're set. I think next time this may have to be a Dutch oven over the fire, cook it down for a couple hours kind of meal. Right now, it's going good. While the food's cooking away, the view out here is just beautiful. Sunset tonight will be gorgeous, I do believe, as long as these clouds hold out, so we're going to find out. Loving it out here today. Oh, these look good. Forgot to bring that fancy squeezed sour cream though, so I'll just have to do without. Oh no, the suffering. So while I sit here and fumble with my food, let's talk a little bit about gear and what you need. You know, a lot of people watch YouTubers like me, and we're gearheads. We like stuff. You know, you don't need power packs and big stove and all this stuff to come camp. I bring this stuff mainly because I'm filming a lot of it. But a cheap $20 Walmart tent, some plastic ware, some hot dogs and sticks. Go find you a campsite and go camping. It's how most of us started out. Get out there and just enjoy yourself. You know, something to sleep on. You can bring pillows and blankets from home. You don't need all the fancy gear to get out and enjoy nature. But I'm going to sit here and eat this food because, boy, it looks good. And we'll be back in a little bit. Gonna get a fire going and just sit and relax a little bit tonight. It's a good night for it. Clouds are rolling a little bit, covering the sun up, but it's still pretty out here. So, my question is, how do you light your campfires? I cheat.
What is it about fire? About nature? What draws us to these places? A simple escape. Get away from it all. Back to your roots. Just the peace and serenity we all long for in our busy lives. An escape from the everyday.
All right, it's breakfast time and Fat Boy's got to eat. So we have hash browns, peppers, turkey sausage. The store was wiped out. Broke my heart. Turkey bacon is not bacon. And fresh eggs for my chicken. Got to have eggs. We have 12 chickens and they lay constantly, so got to use them. Well, sausage is almost cooked. Well, turkey sausage anyway, so. Let's throw in some carbohydrates. And some stuff that almost appears healthy. Someone asked me about this in my last video, of why I break the yolks, because I don't like runny eggs. Oh man, this smells good. and still hot, which is rare for me. When you're diabetic and you're trying to film, by the time you get the camera gear ready, take insulin like I have to, usually your food's cold. Today it isn't. So it'll probably sit here and get cold, so I'll tell you a little story. See, I spent most of my days growing up not too far from here, honestly. One of my best friends lived out here. His grandparents had a 5-acre lake, old log cabin, wood-fired cook stove inside. His grandma was an amazing cook. They were great people. And about once a year, sometimes twice, me and my buddy would go out and spend a week living off the land. We'd take tents, 1 day's food, a couple 22 rifles, some fishing gear, frog gigs, things like that. And we'd go hunt squirrel and rabbit and fish and gig frogs and turtles and just eat what we could find. Great time, always enjoyed it. Me and my buddy had a lot of fun doing that. But we'd been out for a week, had a good week, and we had got a couple frogs, cleaned a turtle, had some squirrels, and we'd taken them up to put in the freezer at the cabin on the lake. It was we'd camp on the back side of the lake, take the rowboat across the lake to drop our food off to keep it going. So last day out, and we hear they had one of the old triangle dinner bells out there. We hear it ringing about 7:30 in the morning. So we hop in the rowboat, go across the lake, and my buddy's name was Jeff. His grandma had made us breakfast. And when I say made us breakfast, his family owned a hog farm. His dad worked at a dairy. So we come up there to fresh Joel bacon, fresh sausage, eggs, homemade biscuits, squirrel gravy, all cooked on an old wood stove in a log cabin. I believe there was even some pot pie she had made with some of the stuff we had left up, and fried turtle. I don't think I've ever ate so much in my life, and you see how much is in front of me. I don't think I could walk for a week after that. Probably the best meal I've ever had in my life. One friend of mine that went to culinary school taught me is good food's all about atmosphere, and it was the perfect atmosphere. Week of camping, we were both starving. We weren't really starving. We ate good, but it was just an amazing time of my life. I think that's where a lot of my love for camping today comes from. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this while it's still warm, and start breaking down camp here in a little bit. Let the sun get up enough to dry my tent and stuff up before we pack up for the day. But everyone, that's it for this adventure. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you join us on the next one. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Who's Your Outdoor.